Now, this is probably gonna blow your mind because you've probably been cooking with this your whole life, but actually you need to throw this away. Rapeseed, canola oil, sunflower oil are the worst oils that you can cook with. And today I'm gonna tell you why. The process behind any kind of seed oil is toxic. It's literally the worst thing that you can digest in your body. Kills the liver, kills the body, destroys hormonal balance. This oil right here, rapeseed oil, comes from a rape plant, which is already toxic. It has certain acids inside the plant that are not good for us. Now, what do they have to do when they make this oil? They have to go through a chemical process to remove the acid so that it's somewhat digestible. Now, after that, it has to go through processes of deodorization. It has to get heated to such high temperatures, which damages the oil. The process behind this is just toxic. Consuming it is literal poison. You're killing your body with this. And the crazy thing is that the majority of houses cook with this. Listen, the only reason you see that it's been used and we don't use it anymore, I'm in my parents' house and I've convinced them to stop using this rubbish because it's killing us and it's not good. It literally sits right at the back of the cupboard. This hasn't been touched in ages, okay? So this is toxic. You don't want it. It's damaged, it's rancid. It's killing you slowly. You don't want to have this. It's completely not good for you, okay? Now, before I move on to the next ones, I just want to talk about the difference between a smoke point of an oil and the peroxidation index. The smoke point is where people think that an oil is damaged. So that means that if the pan is a bit too hot and then after they place one of these oils, whatever you choose, and it starts to smoke, people think that this is a damaged oil. However, this is incorrect because it doesn't matter about the smoke point. It matters about the peroxidation index, which means when the oil actually gets damaged or rancid. So this can happen as well with olive oil, all right? But this has been processed to the point where it's already rancid. So you're already digesting something that's been heated to such high temperatures, and you're gonna cook it again at high temperatures. It's literally killing you. The peroxidation index is the point of where the oil is damaged and rancid, which is the point where once you consume it, it's horrible for you, okay? You don't want to consume anything that has gone to its peroxidation index, all right? But smoke point is not important, okay? So this, completely get it out of your diet. It's toxic, it's not good for you. I would throw it away right now, all right? Like this is horrible, okay? Now, moving on to olive oil. People might be surprised about this, okay? But olive oil is not good to cook with because olive oil is mostly meant to be used for dressing. So if you're having a salad, or you're having something that, you know, you want to just drizzle some olive oil on it, go ahead. But you want to make sure that the olive oil is not cooked because it's a polyunsaturated oil. So once it's heated, once it gets to the point of its peroxidation index, that's when the oil becomes damaged and rancid, therefore ending up as bad as the seed oil. Okay, you don't want to heat up olive oils. They're super bad. If you heat them up, you might ask, what's the best way to pick the right oil for the best olive oil? To pick the best olive oil, it has to be organic, cold pressed, extra virgin. Also, it has to be in an opaque glass like this one, all right, not in a plastic bottle, all right, because some olive oils come in this plastic bottle and they look exactly the same as this. There's actually been a study that some olive oils that come in plastics or that don't come in opaque bottles have been tampered with seed oils. So you're not just having olive oil, it's been mixed. Seed oils have been snuck into olive oil when you don't pick the right one. Now, if you pick something like this, right? Extra virgin olive oil, organic, in an opaque glass that's cold pressed, is perfect, all right? But don't heat it. If you heat it, you damage the oil and it ends up bad for you. Another study that's shown about olive oil is that in the packaging, once it's shipped, it actually has microplastics in the lining of the tins, which actually gets inside the oil, which then messes up your hormones and your overall health. So this, you don't want this either. Don't cook with it, all right? Because we're talking about oils that we shouldn't cook with. So olive oil is one of them that you should not cook with. Alongside, you might ask me, what about avocado oil? That might seem good enough, right? No, avocado oil is the same. Once it reaches a heat level of its peroxidation index, afterwards it will become rancid the same way olive oil does. So you don't want to heat avocado oil, olive oil, or any seed oils, okay? Now, moving on to these fats right here. These are the best things that you can cook with. These oils are normally solid at room temperature, right? This is beef tallow, okay? Look, completely solid. And these are the best oils that you can cook with, all right? Because they don't burn as easy. They also don't have they have a very high peroxidation index, which means that it can't reach a point where it's rancid and it won't get damaged. Also, I got me some butter, okay, because butter is also amazing to cook with. It has vitamin K2 in it, which is actually something that links to good heart health, okay? So people think that having stuff like butter, beef tallow, ghee, coconut oil is bad for clogging your arteries and giving you cholesterol. Listen, your body will use cholesterol in the right way if you're actually healthy. People think that cholesterol is a bad thing, but if you're overweight, you're fat, and you don't take care of your health, cholesterol will be your enemy and will clog your arteries. But me, I'm healthy, I have good foods, and I eat this every day. I have butter every day and huge amounts of it, and I don't get fat, I don't have clogged arteries, and I'm not dying from any heart attacks, okay? So I'll actually argue that these are good for heart health and they won't damage you in any way, okay? So also ghee is clarified butter, so it can handle a lot higher temperatures. You can see in there, I got mine in a tin. Okay, this stuff is amazing, all right? When you cook your potatoes in this, oh my God, it's so good. So these fats right here all come from natural sources of earth, and they don't go through any other processes but churning, because butter goes through churning when they add cream to it. And coconut oil is also really, really good. Not only is it good for cooking, I don't really use it that much. As you can see, I haven't used it that much, but coconut oil is very good for oral health. This is something that you can use to brush your teeth with. The toothpaste I actually use has, the main ingredient is coconut oil, alongside with peppermint extract, xylitol, and aloe vera. So even the toothpaste that I have is extremely natural, because having things like fluoride in your toothpaste completely kills your brain, disrupts your hormones, so you don't want any of that. Always stick to cooking with ghee, beef tallow, coconut oil, or butter, okay? Not only do they taste much better than these, but also they have good nutritional value. They actually don't mess with your hormones. They have vitamins. They have good nutrition to their name. Don't be afraid to consume these. Just making sure you maintain a healthy diet and cooking the right things with these. And I promise you that you will be in the best shape of your life, okay? We don't have to overcomplicate things. Completely get rid of this. Only use this for salad, okay? But you see this, throw it away. You don't ever need to use seed oils. It's the worst thing you can put in your body. Guys, I appreciate you. I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.